My buttons are tarnished. Generally, if I'm wearing my uniform, it's at a Confederate function of some sort. So no, I've never had any trouble or shit about wearing my Confederate uniform. I think the perception that it bothers all black people is way off. I think there's a few that have agitated others to make them think it's something that it's not. I think the majority of black people, at least the ones I know, and the ones that I've dealt with, care less about it. I'm the commander of the Raphael Semmes Camp, number 11, Sons of Confederate Veterans, Mobile, Alabama, one of the oldest and largest camps in the Confederation. Less than 5% of all that fought for the Confederacy had slaves. So it's a lot of wonderful history and facts out there that has been so misrepresented. It's a shame. I grew up about 200 yards in that direction, and I grew up all over this fort. We played, instead of Cowboys and Indians, we played Yankees and Confederates. The problem was we never had anybody that would volunteer to be Yankees, but we killed a lot of imaginary Yankees. You're standing on what we consider hallowed ground where our ancestors held off an invading force for quite some time. At that point in the war, most of these guys had been through every battle in the Army of Tennessee, which included a tremendous massacre at Franklin just months before. The resiliency of those men is unparalleled. And for them to be at all besmirched by anybody in this period of time is what our organization works to combat, because we don't feel that that is at all, it's not only what happened, but we take great offense to the lies and the propaganda that's put out in order to try and do that. We did have decent television press coverage for our event when we rededicated the fort after we had done a lot of work back in April. Positive press coverage is almost impossible to get. So we were very fortunate to have a young lady from Channel 5 cover this event in a very positive light for what it was. The line from the movie where John Wayne comes to his brother's house and he's asked the Great Seal of the Confederacy, after his brother and sister-in-law are killed and his two nieces are taken by the Indians, if he would take an oath to the Texas Rangers to help find them. And he said, a man only has room in his life for one oath, and I took mine to the Confederate States of America.